Hello friend, this is Kollan Patru, and today I shall discuss on a very important topics. The topics already discussed in the MMDC group already, and the topics is so well known that in this world, if you ask a schoolboy or if you ask a 100 years old person, they all know the terms meditation, and but what meditation actually is. Everyone in this world, everyone or most of the people uh, have a hazy or vague idea about what meditation actually is, because our forefathers properly did not clearly described about it, and why they are not described, they did not describe it properly. It is also very much curious to me also, because the idea what meditation actually is, what is uh, very much published or what is very much known to everybody, is just one part of meditation. There are so many types of meditation, and their classification is also being increasing day after day. Some people is telling that it is 4 type, 5 type, 6 type, but the meditation is broadly 2 types of meditation in this world, and one type of meditation have already discussed in our holy book, the Gita, and that meditation is popularly known to everyone. But I don't know why the other type of meditation, most important type, is not clearly described to anywhere else. I have not found it in any book also. And I will discuss here that particular type of meditation which is not discussed anywhere in any book. I have not found it here anywhere. Now the question is that how many types of meditation? I've already immediately told that there are so many classifications, day after day it is increasing. I don't know how this type of increasing number of daily, because the most important fact is that everyone do not have a concrete idea what meditation actually is. So there are some people who are trying to complicate it more and more, and so they are classifying the meditation day after day, this meditation, that meditation, that meditation. But meditation broadly divided into 2 categories: meditation without mind and meditation with mind. And I will discuss here today meditation, how to perform meditation without mind, because there are so many books are there how to perform meditation with mind, with concentration, that is described, how to chant a name, God's name, etc. But how to perform meditation without mind, it is, I have never seen to any book, written in any book anywhere. But today I shall discuss on that particular meditation which is performed only by only without mind. Now first of all you have to understand what mind is. Mind is a collection of information, thoughts, anger, fury, love, hate, all these things, knowledge. And mind is a tense and turmoil states. It is constantly gathering information and gathering there are so many anxiety, fear, all these are collectively known as mind. It is also thoughts, different type of thoughts. So mind, thought, anxiety, information collection, all these are collectively known as mind. And all these minds are always fabricating so much dreams, desires, hope, and all times our mind is chattering from the morning to up to when we are going to bed. Our mind is always chattering 24 hours. And so, because there are so many ideas, informations are there in our mind, and each information, each idea are sometimes conflicting each other. Fear, anxiety, they are conflicting each other. They are quarreling within our mind. And so our mind is always chattering. Our mind is noisy. And you have to understand, a noisy mind cannot be blissful. A noisy mind cannot find any truth. A noisy mind is, in the first sight, disqualification for higher spiritual awareness, higher spiritual consciousness. So, this noisy mind, although our mind is noisy, but it is unheard by others. It is only known by you that my mind is always thinking here and there, his mind is quarreling each other. But it is unheard by others. And a blissful, and to understand the spiritual consciousness, a noisy mind is absolutely disqualified. It is not possible by a noisy mind. So this is the mind. Mind is a tense and turmoil state. But when silence comes, silence destroys the mind. Mind means collection of thoughts, information, ideas, and silence destroy all this quarrel. So my first meditation, I have told that first meditation is mainly how to meditate without mind. So this is a very important meditation, because in this meditation, only in this meditation, you can attain Nirvana. Now, what is Nirvana? Nirvana means to escape from rebirth cycle. Every persons in this world, every animals in this world, after death, you have to take birth again and again, and not according to his wish. You have to take birth as per the wish, as per their karma. Now, what is karma? There are so many terms is associated with this meditation. So I am just clearing one after another. So I do not want to complicate this. Now, first of all, come to the point of meditation. What is the meditation without mind? Suppose you have to think that this meditation is relates to this universe also. In this universe, there is a sun, there is a sky, there are so many clouds, and the clouds are floating in the sky. And so, the same thing is also within us. Our life itself is the sky, and there is a sun. Inside this sky is our soul, and the clouds are floating outside the world. The clouds are floating and shade the sunlight, obstructed the sunlight. Now the clouds, what is the clouds inside? I have immediately told that our life, our being is the sky, and there is a soul inside. This soul is the sun and the clouds. All those things, anxiety, tension, all those thoughts, all these thoughts are the clouds. They're always floating in the sky in our life. And those thoughts, those clouds are always obstructing the sun. So the sunlight is not falling on the earth. Always it is rainy season. We are tearing. And so this you have to think like this, that there is a sun inside, our being is the sky, and this sun is always clouded by so many clouds, always clouded by so many thoughts, so many anxieties, so many fear, so many anger, so many desire, dreams, love, hate, and all these things, all these clouds are always obstructed our sun. Now, this meditation is stress upon. Try to clear your mind first. Try to clear the clouds. Then sunlight will appear, will fall in the earth. So if you always try to clear the anxiety in your mind, always the anxiety, tension, fear, thoughts every day, then the sun inside sun will be clear, and the inside sun means soul, and this soul is directly connected to the Supreme Soul, because the pulse of the universe is in tune with the pulse of individuals. So the sunlight will appear, and so first close your eyes and try to be silent, gradually silent, because only the silence can destroy the mind. There is no necessity of any chanting of any God's name. Om, Om, no. Because whenever you will chant any God's name, whenever you will make repetition of any God's name, it is the action of mind. Concentration itself the action of activity of mind. So there is no concentration related with it. This meditation is the process of absolute thoughtlessness state, absolute silent mindedness, or that is, your mind should be completely stopped. And this meditation, when the situation comes, that is absolute thoughtlessness state, it is not possible within 1 or 2 days. Absolute thoughtlessness, if you for the first 5 to 6 months, you will see that there is no possibility of, whenever you sit and close your eyes in the night, you will see that there are so many thoughts coming, and there you are trying hard to stop the thinking, but it is not possible. Only it is possible when you allow the silence, and this silence will gradually destroy the mind. You have to try to be like a statue. What some speaker told, I have seen, that you have to become a statue. That means there are some thoughts is coming, going. On the side of road there is a statue, and in front of statue there are so many traffic are going and coming, but statue has no repercussion. So just like that, you have to become a statue, and there are so many traffics are coming, so many thoughts, so many anger, so many love, so many hate, so many is coming, but you still do not interfere on that. Just become a statue and do not judge whether it is wrong or whether it is right, whether it should do it like this or that should do. And you have to do this type of activity for 5 to 6 months. After that, you will see, if you do it every day, you will see that gradually your mind is becoming silent. And when the mind will become silent, then if this silence, if this thought, these thoughts are like a cloud. One cloud is floating, another cloud is coming, and the sun is always being obstructed in your being. So sunlight will never fall in your life. So the fact is that when it is, you will be habituated in this process day after day, then try to make the gap bigger. That is, one thought is coming, that is, one cloud is coming, it is obstructed the sun, it is gone, and there is some gap. Then again another thought is coming, another cloud is coming, again it is obstructed the sun, again it is gone. So there is some gap. It will initially always rainy season. Initially your mind is always rainy season. There is no gap. But if you practice it regularly, if you practice silence regularly, then within 5 to 6 months you will see that you are habituated in becoming silent. You are habituated in chase out the the thoughts. So the thought will come and try to make the bigger gap between two thoughts. And when the situation comes in this way, you can make it 15 minutes, 20 minutes, and 1 minute, 2 minutes is very difficult within 1 year. So it will be within when it will be more than 15, 20 minutes, etc. Then you will see the eternal signal and the cosmos impulse you will experience in your body, because being a statue condition without any thinking, you are for 15 minutes, you don't know. Even if you think that I am not thinking now, it is also a thinking. Total absence of your mind, absolute mindlessness, absolute thoughtlessness state. So what is the importance of this type of meditation? Because your being will be directly connected, is always directly connected with the cosmos. Your heart, pulse of your heart is directly connected. So when this thought, when why we are disconnected? Because we are always followed by our mind. We are always moving through our mind. So we are disconnected. So if this condition, if our mind is completely stopped, then we are directly within the connection of the Supreme Soul through this heart. And this meditation is the only way to merge with the Supreme Soul. I have told that, I have given the one example, that suppose you are a drop of water, your soul is the drop of water, and Supreme Soul, the soul of universe, is the ocean of water. Now if one drop of water is completely merged with the ocean of water, it jumps into the ocean, then what is the result? The result is that the drop of water will completely vanish. But is it destroyed? No, it is not destroyed. Because as small as it may be, it is covered the whole ocean. So the drop of water will become, the existence of the drop of water will become oceanic. It is called supreme death, and at the same time it is called supreme birth, because your soul and God's soul is same. There are so incarnation, as we think that Lord Rama, Lord Krishna, and so are other incarnation also. We always regard them as our incarnation of God. Why? Because their soul and supreme soul is almost equal and merged. And so, in this condition, a person can become absolutely free from rebirth cycle, because in this condition, if we die, we have to take birth again and again. But in this meditation, ones who have already practiced, who have achieved this meditation, 15 minutes or 20 minutes or once, if anybody once tasted this, connected with the universal soul, once in a whole lifetime, after death he will be completely merged with the universe. So this is the condition, that he do not have to merge always with the supreme soul throughout his life. No, not that. Once, if you accidentally merge with this supreme soul for a certain period of time, then after now, if it is attained in 32 age, in the age of 52, or in the age of 48, and you have died in the age of 82, then even 82 you will be directly merged with the supreme soul, because at the age of 52 you will once merge with the supreme soul, and it will attract you, and it will your soul will be merged completely. So this is the process of meditation to get rebirth, to get rid from rebirth cycle. And Lord Buddha attained this Nirvana condition, and after that he became normal, and he was walking with his disciples. It is just like that. Why it is necessary? Because after death we have to take birth again and again. Because just like this, that our life is just like a soap bubble. We are floating in the air, and the soap bubble, consider that the soap bubble, in the soap bubble, the inside air is your individual soul, and outside the ocean of air is the supreme soul. But still there is a separation, that is screen outside body of the soul, of the soap bubbles, and this outside screen is the barricade. What is that barricade? That is the layer instinct of mind. What I wanted to clear here in this first meditation, that mind, the layer of mind is outside. So our soul is always floating in the air. Inside the air there is individual soul, and outside the air there is ocean of air, that is the supreme soul. And one thing is necessary, that is to burst out the outer cover of the bubbles. And if we burst out the outer cover of bubbles, then inside air will completely merge with the supreme soul outside air, and you will be free forever. And this bursting out of outer cover is done in this meditation, because this outer cover is the instinct of mind and ego. And until this outer cover will exist, you have to take birth again and again. Even you have to take birth in lower life also, like a dog, cow, cat. And once, if your soul, after death, once if your soul has took birth in the lower life, that is animal life, then it is very difficult to come again in man's life. How many long times, how many thousand years again necessary to become a man, it is not known. And without taking birth in man, you are not eligible for the culture of spirituality. So you will never be. You have to always in the misery of rebirth cycle, always in the misery of pains and so many sufferings in each life, joy, enjoyment, pain, all these things, all pains and sufferings in the each life. In each life you have to suffer. And if you get nirvana, if you merge your soul to the supreme soul, the birth is under your control. Whenever you like, you will take birth. Whenever it is not necessary, you will not take birth. So this meditation is too much important, and everyone should practice it. And once that is, you have to come to the innocence. And what is innocence? Recently, I have heard a video of Ravi Shankar ji, and I have really was surprised about that his view and my view is almost similar, because I have already written a few Facebook posts also about this type of meditation. I have indirectly mentioned there. The greatest challenge is how to drop the mind. I may post it also in the our WhatsApp group. But recently I have heard about a video of Ravi Shankar ji. Someone asked Ravi Shankar ji that Guruji, please give a hint about meditation, how to perform it. Guruji told the meditation, which is this meditation, what I have told you. Guruji told that you have come to a process and you have now this. You have go to the same way. But the person could not understand what is this. Then Ravi Shankar ji told that you are first born from your, and you are just a newborn baby, and then you gradually become bigger and bigger now in this age. Now you have to come to the again to the baby stage, and that is called meditation. The internal meaning is that in a baby state, when we just get birth from our mother's womb, we have only life. There is no mind of a newborn baby. Just 2 minutes he got birth. The baby is older only 2 minutes or 5 minutes. This baby has no mind. He have only life. And gradually, years after years, month after month, the layer of mind gradually deposited in his being. And after 30 years or 40 years, he become a mindful person, but not heartful. A baby is completely 100% heartful. He have no mind. The mind is the mind of a baby is in the seed form, but he is fully heart person at that time. His mind is completely abolished. A baby has no mind. And after that, after years, the mind is deposited. And now Ravi Shankar ji told that you come to this way and go back to baby again. That is, you have to leave your mind completely. And you have to go to the baby stage. That is, in this meditation, your mind will be completely off. And you have to go to the only heart person. then you can connect directly with the cosmos. And once in your lifetime, if you once connect with this for 15 minutes, 10 minutes, 20 minutes, because in that stage, a man can stay up to 2 to 3 days without any food or without any, in this condition, because mind is there zero. In that state, mind is zero. So nobody will give him tell him to go back to your previous stage. So in that condition, anybody can stay for 2 to 3 days. But normally, if we at least 80% mindlessness condition, then also we some get closer to the Supreme Soul also. And so this is the meditation. You have to come again to the child state. In the child, there is only heart, there is no mind. And in the adult, there is only mind, there is no heart. It's just opposite. You have to come again from mind to heart again. That is in a child state. And that is the first stage of meditation. And without this meditation, nobody can escape from rebirth cycle. Thank you very much. Thank you. Good afternoon to all of you. Thank you.